to work at Your Castle because of the obvious, amazing staff that is constantly putting out great content about market trends, the amazing managing broker team that goes above and beyond always, the very talented marketing team that is putting together some great stuff. I also really liked the atmosphere at Your Castle. I did not want to work at a place that was high pressure sales because that's not how I see myself. I like to tell my clients I'm not a salesperson, I'm a trusted advisor. And that was pretty important to me, and I think Your Castle really supported me in who I wanted to be. So I got into real estate after personally seeing how much opportunity someone can have from owning their own home. And while my personal experience did take a little bit longer than I expected, it was one of the most empowering things I've ever done and led to some really great investment opportunities and financial stability that I'm really grateful for. And having experienced that made me really want to help other people feel just as empowered and have the same opportunities. My most memorable showing would probably be the time I was showing an older house to a gentleman, and as we were walking down the stairs to the basement, which was unfinished, we saw a pair of legs sticking out of a vent towards the ceiling, and I immediately thought like, oh, somebody's working on the home, no big deal, and yelled like, we're just doing a showing, or something like, don't worry. And he didn't move at all, like the legs didn't move at all, and I started to get a little bit scared, and I got closer and yelled again, and there was no movement. And at this point I looked at my client, and he looked a little bit scared and got really close and yelled, and I panicked thinking I don't want to have to file a police report, but I should go call the police, and started to run upstairs as he touched the person's leg, and all of a sudden the legs shook, and it turns out he was working on a vent and he couldn't hear us screaming. But I was pretty scared that it was going to be a much worse showing than it was. Well, like I said before, I don't like to think of myself as a salesperson, but if I had a client that was looking for a house that looked like a face in the middle of the woods, I'm sure they would know that this is a once-in-a-lifetime unique opportunity that they wouldn't want to miss out on. And if they did decide to write an offer, then I would put on my sales hat and make sure that the seller and the other agent know that we are the best people to work with, and make sure that I can protect my client through the whole transaction.